Hi guys. Today in language, you guys are going to be learning about direct quotations and dialogue. Okay. So we are going to focus on direct quotations, which shows the exact words that a speaker says. So if I said, "My mom said, go to your room right now." Okay, so I know that my mom is the speaker. Okay, and her exact words were, "Go to your room right now." Okay, so I know that my mom is the one that said those words. Okay, so her exact words were, "Go to your room right now." You would put those in quotation marks because that's what she said. Okay. I'm going to introduce to you guys what a dialogue is. A dialogue is when more than one person, like two people or more, are talking to each other. It's like a conversation that people are having together. Okay, and so there's different speakers that are going to be talking. Okay, so our first example of a direct quotation would be, "Mom said a storm is coming." Okay, so the speaker we know is mom because it says "Mom said." Okay, and her exact words are, "A storm is coming." So whenever you guys are writing and you're using quotations in your writing, you always put a comma between the speaker and their exact words. Okay, so you would write "Mom said, comma." Okay, and then you're going to write quotations before and after what the speaker says. Okay, and you always want to have a capital at the beginning of the exact words that they're saying. And then at the end, you guys are going to put the correct punctuation. So it could be a period, an exclamation mark, it could be a question mark, okay? But it always goes before the last quotation marks, okay? Our second example, Tom asked, "Did you hear that on the radio?" Okay, so Tom I know is the speaker because it said that he asked, okay? And his exact words, "Did you hear that on the radio?" So he is asking a question, so you would put a question mark before the ending quotation. So make sure that you always put a comma, okay, between the speaker and their exact words, and that you always begin with a capital letter, and then you put the correct punctuation, and then you're going to close with the quotation marks, okay? So learning how to do this will help you with your writing. It'll give you the connection of writing in an actual dialogue. So I know you guys like to write a lot of stories. So this will help you guys when you're writing stories to actually make them come more true. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is you guys are going to do pages 220 and 221 in your language books. So it's going to look something like this, okay? And I want you to follow the guidelines for writing direct quotations, okay? So we talked about you always put a comma between the speaker's exact words and the speaker in the sentence. Okay, you always put quotation marks before and after the exact words that the speaker says. We talked about to begin a direct quotation with a capital letter. Just like you're writing normally, if you're writing a normal sentence, you always start with a capital letter. And then the end mark at the end of a sentence, like I said before, exclamation point. You can do quotation mark if it's a question. a period if it's a sentence, okay? And it always comes before the last quotation mark, okay? I want you guys to do the guided practice at the bottom, which is section A. You guys are going to tell if each sentence is a direct quotation or it's not a direct quotation. So you don't have to write the sentence, okay? You just tell me if it's a direct quotation or not a direct quotation, okay? And then on page 221, you guys are going to do the independent practice, which is section B. This time, you're actually going to write each sentence, and you're going to tell me, it says, if it's a direct quotation or it's not a direct quotation. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't write the sentence, okay? So it's going to be the same as section A. Okay, and then for C is proofreading, writing direct quotations. So I want you to use quotation marks and end marks correctly in each sentence, okay? So this time you will actually write the sentence and you're going to add the comma. You're going to add the quotation marks, okay, exactly where they go. You guys are actually going to write the end marks, so the punctuation, if it needs a quotation mark, if it needs a period, an exclamation point, I want you guys to include that. So that is for section E, problems 14 through 21. If you guys have any questions or concerns about this, please feel free to email me. Please submit this by Thursday morning. Have fun. Talk to you later. Bye.